We wanted to make it as far as we can, and since we had a really good rest the day before, we got up pretty early. And by 8 o'clock, we were already on the road.
Today we'll bid farewell to Dustin and Guy, and it's just gonna be me and Fadan with our busted up bikes.
Even at 8 o'clock, leaving out LA, we were met with a lot of traffic. And it took us a while to get out of the city limits. And as soon as we left the city limits, we passed our first checkpoint. This was a very quick checkpoint, so we continue on to the next stop.
Stop for a picture. $13.4. What a little hill. What a little hill.
We made it to Fatula Top around 11. We got off, took some photos, and we actually stopped almost immediately afterwards because there was this nice village temple thing along the side, and we stopped and took some more photos. But we didn't linger in either of these places, and we continue on. It wasn't long before we came up on another pass, and we stopped to take photos. We came up on Namikala Pass at around 12 o'clock. And we stayed a little longer because both of us needed to use a restroom, and there was a restroom at this stop. As we made our way towards Zoji Pass, the scenery got better and better. And then we came up on our second checkpoint. This checkpoint was more involved. We had to go into one of the buildings, and they went through most of our papers for us to be able to exit. This stop took us closer to 20 minutes or so before we were able to leave. Afterwards, we made it to Zoji Pass. Here's more of a breakdown of the pass.
Oh, really? Bro. Bro. What the fuck?
This was really impressive. The entire road was paved by bricks. And it goes on for 15 miles. There's gotta be billions of bricks. Then we arrived at point 0.
What's this? So it's like something. This car needs to be out of our way. Hey, shoot.
At this point, we saw a glacier as we rode by, and we decided to turn around and see if we can get to it. So we rode down the only road that seemed to have lead downwards, and we were lucky. We were able to see the glacier. We didn't dare to walk across it because we have no idea how rigid it is. And then some rando came around and wanted to take photos with our bikes. We continue on to perhaps one of the most famous sections of Zoji Pass.
Have water on this road earlier in the season when the glaciers are melting. This. Yep.
It's not complete without one final silliness.
Jesus Christ, man.
Zoji Pass remains to be one of the most impressive roads I have ever ridden. And as we come off of the pass, we come into the town of Sonamarg, and we're finally out of the Ladakh area. And we found our housing soon after. One of the main reasons we picked this hotel is we get to see the glacier from the hotel. We have 4 days left if we want to make it back to New Delhi and then be able to visit Taj Mahal. And we made really good time today. We wanted to go to Srinagar, but we were pretty close.